What's going on? What's going on? I was muted. I see I was muted. All you guys missed was me going, ow! And I scratched myself, or I burned myself at work. But it's, it hurts a little less now. As for how I burned myself, don't really worry about it. It's not important. Hello, people. OMG, hi. Dang, girly bang. No, it happens. Just be careful. So I have an excuse. I have an excuse. It's called I was working with ovens. Also, is my mixing okay? I'm gonna turn the music down a little. I love ovens. Yeah. It was a bit loud. Yeah, it was accidentally duplicated. Because I am also listening to it. Because I like it. But yeah, as you can see, I have prepared a slideshow today. I don't plan on streaming for very long because I started like an hour later than I wanted to. And that's because I was literally spending so long just working on the slideshow and finding images for it, and it was a lot. But we're all good now. Hold up. Let me go ahead and fix something real quick. No, it doesn't feature a penny. It should, but no. Hold up. Oop. I have an idea. How about just to make the 3 a.m. Jur stream had to look in. Alright, I have an idea, and it is called me flipping this image around. But I will have to do that next time. Because my chat is... You know, actually, I have a better idea. I have a far better idea. Let me... Oh my god, I have so many assets here. Let's block this out. You're even older today. Yeah, I know. You don't have to remind me, Sky. Okay. You went to the beach? That makes you... Well, when did I go to the beach? When did I go to the beach? Perplexion. Like David Hayter and Normal Readis. Normal Readis. Huge fan of Normal Readis. Among Us stream. No, I'm not playing Among Us. I could play Among Us, but I'm not right now. Alright. Let's put this back on. And, so as you could see in my slideshow, it says, "It's my birthday today." This is true. It is indeed my birthday today. I turned older. Happy birthday! Also, I found a penny in a Walmart parking lot. I went shopping today. And it was pretty cool Boybers. Yeah. I bought, the thing I bought was really stupid. I got two things. I got a cool sweater, and I also got a can of compressed air. I needed the compressed air though. I needed to try and, fix my phone's... Sorry. It's a little late. I needed to try and fix my phone's SIM tray. Because it was a little dirty on the inside, I guess. But, at least that's what I guessed. And it was unfortunately a bad guess because, my SIM tray still does not work. Guess I need a new phone. But, oh well. At least it wasn't dehydrated water. I love dehydrated water. I think I saw a Nile Red video about that. It was either Nile Red or Nile Blue. I don't really remember which channel it was. But they're both the same person, so... whatever. Bro? Alright. Should we start the slideshow? I need to find a way to fix my latency. I know who to ask for it, though. I think it might be an encoding side thing, because I have my latency set to low. So, I'm thinking it is a, Oh, I see what happened. There we go. It accidentally... Yeah, I accidentally set it to high quality instead of, low latency. So, it should be a little better now. Big crust on the edge. Of the, whole stream or just of the slideshow? Oh, wait. Hold up. Yes. So both of them. Maybe that was me switching. What are you trying to send a link to? Hold up. I can check my stream real quick. Happy birthday, Jesus! No! No! Hold up, let me send a test message in my chat. Penny. Happy birthday, Jesus. Yes! No, the latency's still really bad. Oh, wait, what? Oh. Huh? All of it appeared in my thing at once. Oh, never mind, the latency's actually, like, super good now. Oh, heck yeah. Unfortunately, you're right. The bitrate is very, very low. So, what am I going to do? I think... There we go. Let's try changing that. And we'll see if it works. that did not work very well. But I have an idea, but I can't use it until next stream. So we'll see. We'll see how it works. A birthday song. Yeah, heart emojis. Okay. My friends Super J and Pixel say happy birthday. Thank you, Super J and Pixel. Oh yeah, party popper. Let's go and do the slideshow. I'm gonna give you some context first. So, this slideshow here is all about the history of my birthday parties. I'm starting at 8, and I went all the way up to this year. Mostly because before that, there wasn't like anything super interesting. I mean, when I remember pretty vividly when I was 1 year old, I had like this vanilla cake with lots and lots of blue icing, and I turned everything around to be blue because I was being so messy. And I have verification of that because there are pictures on my mom's Facebook that were reposted there. And also, she has told me that she remembers that too. So, oh yeah. My memory is way too good. I also remember when I was 5, I had a cake based on Speed Racer. Because that was my favorite movie at the time. I like big color. I always have. And that movie has some of the wildest color design that I've ever seen and probably ever will see in a movie. It doesn't look particularly good technically speaking, but the art style is so ridiculously creative that it doesn't matter. It's so worth it. Oh my god, I'm yawning so much. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is I have a list of every cake since then. Because when I turned 8, I started putting a gimmick, a special crazy gimmick on all of my cakes. And it's really cool. I have all of them recorded in some capacity, but I only was able to find some pictures. Not all of them. Not all of them were reposted. And let's get right into it. Starting when I was little tiny baby, when I was 8 years old. This cake was crazy. Like you can see just from looking at it. It was wild. Yeah, it was homemade. An orb. No, okay, so this is the sun, and these are like all the different planets in the solar system, right? So we have Mercury here. There's Venus here. Oh wait, no, this is Venus. Wait. No, this one is Venus. I was right the first time. And then this one is Earth. This one is Mars. There's Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. All 8 of them are here. There's no Pluto or Ceres, though. So, man. Oh well. Crazy? Oh yeah, I don't even want to know how long this took to make. It was a long time, I know that much. I was really into space at the time. Like really into space. And it only got more insane as I got older. I'm still really into astronomy stuff today. Was it Busset the Cake or space? either or. Okay, so the cake was it was pretty alright cake in the sun, and then the planets were like spherical cookie things. I don't remember, but they were kind of crunchy. But yeah, the cake, the sun in the middle, the actual cake was really solid. Also, if you're wondering why the bitrate on the picture is so low, it's because it's a really, really old picture. This was taken, what, like 11 years ago now? No, it was more than that. That's way more than 11. Wait. No, yeah, it was like 12 years ago. It would have been 2011. No, but that makes it 13 years ago. Oh my, wait. I think my math is wrong. It doesn't matter. What matters is that I was 8 years old when I had this cake. Jupiter touching the table. It's the biggest planet. Of course, it's the heaviest. Oh, it's 13 years ago. Jupiter. So you can see each of the slides is going to have a fun fact or two about that year. So you can see this year I had the third highest grade in my class. Right? And my teacher that year, she freaking hated me so much. Another Juniper's at the table. I met Jupiter. Man. Egotistical today. Like, yeah, she was like, this kid is crazy. She probably has like something wrong with her in the head. And she didn't end up being wrong, but also like that's not a very positive way to think about a student who was doing really well in the class. I was a bit talkative. That was an issue I had when I was little. I just wouldn't shut up. And it wasn't like now where I'm pretty shy until I get to know someone. I just would never shut up ever. And it was really funny. But also really awkward sometimes. There are some horror stories I could tell about where that went wrong. Oh well. Let's move on. Pancakes. This was where I decided, oh yeah, I'm going to do this every single year. I'm gonna have like a new gimmick every year. Yeah, we had like a whole pancake bar. And you can count the 9 candles on it, too. So, this year was when I first moved to Georgia. But it wasn't where I live now. It was somewhere else. Also, again, the gray spots on the pancakes on the stream is not... It's not the, actual image. It's just bitrate issues on the stream. It's really bad. It's really bad looking. But Richard, I'm team Eggo waffle. Oh, I prefer waffles too, but there's no pun to make with waffles. So it was totally worth doing the pun. But yeah, so I moved to Georgia this year, and oh my god, the first year I was there was homeschooled. It could have been Wario waffles. Well, yeah, but that's still not like a birthday pun. That's not a pun at all. Oh, Wario waft. I get it. Waftles. Oh, wow. Oh, I think of Waluigi with that. Like Waluigi waffles, I guess. I don't know. But, yeah, my. I was homeschooled this year. It would have been third grade. So was my oldest younger brother. But the youngest younger brother was born, and woo, that was a train ride. The oldest younger brother. Yeah, I mean, I'm older. I'm older than them, but like they're the oldest of the other three. So I basically only had to do schoolwork consistently for like the first few months starting in October. It basically turned into you're only allowed to watch educational TV, so like documentaries or whatever, until 1 p.m. and then you go outside for an hour and then you can do whatever. My dad tried to teach us like social studies and history and whatnot, but he was terrible at keeping up with it. God, I cannot get over how awful these pancakes look on the stream picture. They do not look this bad on my end, I promise. I have no idea what's going on. It's some sort of crushing, and I have no idea what it is. It's kind of funny, but also like kind of sad. Like, I promise I'm not eating mold. I promise I'm not eating mold. It's not Resident Evil 7. Your bitrate is abysmal. I tried changing it. No, it's not HDR. I have this pulled up on my SDR monitor. And I tried turning up my bitrate. Maybe it's my... I think it might be my encoding. I don't eat mold! No, it's not okay. That's actually extremely unhealthy. Don't eat mold. Don't eat mold. Don't do it, people. That's my PSA. Mold. No, it's mulchmaxing. You're doing it wrong. True. At the end, do a cake tier list. I might. But I don't have pictures for all of them, as you can see here. I had to go through and spend like an hour trying to find pictures. But there weren't pictures. There weren't pictures of the that's moss. It's like tier list brings in the juicy views. I mean, I might, but again, I just don't have all the pictures. If I had all the pictures, then maybe. Oh, I thought you were saying it was moss on the pancakes. And I was like, yeah, that's better. But, oh, yeah, if, this is a really, like, this is a relatively obscure one. We have a school system that does AR points, which stands for Accelerated Reading. It's basically... You read a book you check out from the library your own, and then you can take a test on what was in the book, and then you get a certain amount of points based on what book it was and how many questions you got right. I absolutely grinded for these things. Here, let me move my model out of the way a bit. There we go. Now you can see. So, yup. We're pretty good at them nowadays. My school had that, but for pizza. Yeah, you'd get a pizza if your class had the most. My class had the most. Because all three of the top three in the grade were in my class. They were actually at the same table as me too. But yeah, the pro tip I think is definitely to grind magic treehouse books. You could finish them in like 30 minutes. They don't give you too many AR points, but there were so many of them. And they were so short and so easy to read. And they tended to be pretty alright. Oh, I forgot what I was gonna say. Shoot. Oh, and the Bible. Literally, just the Bible. Some of the books in the Bible are like half a page long, and they give you like 40 points. Yeah, it's so absurd. Like, why? I don't understand. Like, I think I don't remember what it is. The shortest book in the Bible. I think it was one of the Solomon books. Get oomph to take tests so you could be the ultimate cheeser. You would have to do them in a class or in the library. You couldn't do them at home, so you'd had to be supervised. If not supervised like normally, then supervised indirectly, like just constantly being in the same room as a teacher or other staff member. Okay, so let's go one more. The torture my mom cake. So let's move over some. This here was so cool. This cake is... this is before we put any icing on it. It looked way better after icing. No, you don't remember this one, because this is when I was 11. So this was before we were really friends. There were 2 of these layered cakes. This first one was the torture my mom cake, because it was homemade. It was marble cake, which is already a lot more difficult to make than normal cake. And it was 7 layers. So... this... yeah, it was really good. But it was also a lot of work for her. Sorry, I was drinking there, hydrating even. Should get a 21 layer cake this year. Oh man. Oh, she would kill me. She would say no in a heartbeat. Probably less than that. Hey Bob, can you make me a 21 layer cake for my 21st birthday? No, you know that effectively means making 21 really thin cakes, right? Like... no, that's not a very fun idea. So, this year's cool thing, there were 2 things. First, well actually there were a few other things. I moved. This was when I moved to the area I live now. I moved to the area I live now the year before this, but this year was when I actually moved to a house. And then we had like a full neighborhood and stuff. And it was the first time I went trick-or-treating like full out with a friend. Before that, I just kind of met up with friends at certain places and just trick-or-treated on my own. But yeah, this 11th Halloween here where I had the coolest costume. The stream is doing a terrible job at showing it again, but this is like a glow stick figure character. It's wild looking. And I really don't know why it's struggling to work. I could try flipping monitors, seeing if that actually does do something. Hold up. Oh, that did. Oh, okay, that makes a huge difference. Okay, now we can go back to the pancakes, and you can actually see them a lot better now. So they don't look super moldy. But also I have to look way far this way to get to look at the chat. Let me recalibrate it. Just in case. Or not just in case, just because I can. There we go. That's better. So, yeah. This was very sweet, cake was. Now the next one. I just went ahead and put 3 here. Cookie cake. Yeah. This was about as normal of a cookie cake as you could get. Except it was meant for alcoholics. Yeah. Represent. Sasha be like, represent. It had like an finally the cake for me. Yeah, it had like an Irish cup of beer on it as a decoration. It was so funny. And oh my god. And we also, so this year was the first phone I got. It was a really crappy slide phone. It was so bad. But you know what I did with it? I played loads of Splatoon 1 with Nick over in the chat over there. Or I guess maybe this direction on PC, or maybe this direction if he's theater mode. God, I can't look down or else I get sad looking because of the way my thing works. Yes. There's Nick. We played so much Splatoon 1 together. I was the most annoying Aerospray main that you would meet. It was so funny. It was really fun. Unfortunately, I think the reason it stopped being fun is because I played it too much and got like way too good compared to Nick. I can't remember the last time. It was probably before 3 came out because I don't think you ever bought 3. Squid Game? Oh yeah. Except there is no money at the end. It was just clout. Just out me as bad at Splatoon. I said you're not as good as I am. If you want to say you're bad at Splatoon, then you can. I'm not gonna stop you. That's not what I said. Oh my god. Oh, okay. I'm not good at Splatoon 2 and 3. Did you play the first one then, Sky? I don't have a Wii. Okay. I was just wondering why you specified 2 and 3. Oh well. Ugly dessert pizza cake. So this was when I got my first smartphone. It was a Moto Z Play. You can look those things up. They're awesome. They're so cool. Unfortunately, they are not made anymore. But, oh well. The only issue that I had with it was that it was only 32-bit. It only had a 32-bit process. So, that did not work with Dolphin. But other than that, it was really cool. I mean, don't get it now. It's super old. It was the first gen version. It was like a budget phone that you would get for... It was like, I would say $200, maybe $300. It was really solid. Probably like the second best value phone I've ever had. iPhone 8 Pro. Nah. I say the second best value phone I've ever had because the best value phone I've ever had is actually the one that I have to use right now. Which I guess I can talk about another time. But the gist of the story is, yeah, my SIM tray on my main phone broke literally today. But I happened to buy a burner phone like 3 weeks ago. So I really lucked out in the timing of that. And so I still have a phone that works fine, which I really need because it's important for work. And that's the only way I really communicate with my family is SMS. Oh, yeah, I also got a my first computer this year. I actually still have it. I could show it to some people, but not on stream. It was before I started getting really into PC gaming. But what I used it for was 2 things. Or actually 3 things. Freedom Planet, great game. I am about to play through the second one. I think. Should have an eSIM. Freedom Planet mentioned. Yeah, I bought the second one. I just haven't played through it yet. I had the demo on Wii U, but I got the game on PC. It was originally a Sonic fan game, but after putting together a Kickstarter, it became its original thing. And it ended up being really cool. Also, it has one of the greatest indie game soundtracks of all time. Because Wolfy is just goated like that. Yeah, the laptop was used mostly for Freedom Planet, Sonic Generations, and if you were there at Small Might stream last week, then you may recall that I have played way too much Sonic Generations. And that computer was where I put in about half that time. Maybe more. Because it was where I started like messing around with mods and stuff. It was almost unbearable. I had to play the game at 720p with the lowest settings, with no VSync, with it set to high priority, and every graphics, like every background task possible disabled. And even then, I would still barely get 30 frames per second. It usually fluctuated between 25 and 30. Some mods would go less than that, but it was usually pretty stable in that 25 to 30 FPS range. No VSync generations. If I turned on VSync, for whatever reason, it stopped working right. But not that that matters, because you probably shouldn't have VSync on if you can't hit the monitor's refresh rate anyway. And it was a, oh god, 768p 60 hertz panel. So yeah, I say was, but like I said, I still have it. It's under my bed. I could totally just pull it out whenever I wanted to. It did not have a backlit keyboard though. That was so annoying. But the other thing I used it for was Dolphin. Use some potato gaming. Yeah, that's why I kept it. But yeah, the other thing I have that used it for was Dolphin, because Dolphin with DirectX 12 is like stupidly good. And it has been ever since 5.0 first came out. I don't know how they pulled it off, making DirectX 12 Dolphin better than DirectX 11 Dolphin. But it's like nowadays, that's not that big of a deal. Back in like 2016, that was a huge deal. Should make a box dedicated to playing DirectX games. Yeah, true. Yeah, probably. Especially the second one. But yeah, 14th birthday. I had 14 cupcakes this year. Each one had a candle on it. And it was nice. This was the year that I joined the Switch Amino. It's locked down now, so you can't go looking through for it. Thank God. You wouldn't want to anyway. 14-year-old me was insanely bad. Because Amino was where I learned pretty much all of my fundamental social skills. Because before this, I was very much like an edgy loner. And I refused to like go out and make new friends because of things that happened. God, I need to hurry up. I'm just getting so tired. Wait, I'm not even that tired. What am I talking about? I'm just yawning. But yeah, the Switch Amino is the reason that I got a Switch in March of 2017, which is really cool to be able to say, because I still have that Switch. And it's very much moddable, even though it's falling apart. Unfortunately, the issue is that it's kinda broken. It doesn't dock right. So, yeah. Oh well. Not that much else happened this year that I can remember. And I guess I started... Oh! This is the year that I met June. Yeah, with like the Yoshi on the backpack and stuff. So, that was neat. We, accidentally sat next to each other. Well, not accidentally. June is fairly hype. Fairly, yeah. You're gonna have to go into a bit more detail, sis. I am not aware of the context. Oh yeah, this year was the only— Hello. This was the first year I went and did a gimmick a second time. I think it's the only year I did that. I called this one the "my mom gave up cake" because she didn't want to have to make 7 cakes again. It's a non-American Marlboro. Oh, okay. That makes sense. And yeah, so that would be why I didn't know it. Yeah, they both had 7 layers. Actually, this one may have had more. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, this one had more. But my mom, like, commissioned it from someone else. Yeah, this is the cake you would remember. Beer is better than cigarettes. I mean, at least you don't risk giving cancer to other people without even doing anything with beer. I'm also a water drinker, Sky. I love that my mom gave up cake. Oh yeah. This year was pretty uneventful besides just going through amino things. But I mean, I got a whole ass car for my birthday. So I come from a family of extremes. Is it your birthday today? It is my birthday today, yeah. So I come from a family of 2 financial extremes. My mom's side of the family is very rich and pretty well off. My dad's side of the family is the exact opposite. And like 3 of my dad's siblings are homeless. And yeah. So this was from my mom's dad. They had a car with like 30,000 miles or so on it. It was a Jeep Renegade. A pretty ugly color, but I literally don't care. It's awesome. Happy birthday. Thank you. I also found a penny today in the Walmart parking lot. It resulted in my big breakaway from Walmart. But, yeah, the car had about 30,000 miles on it, and they happened to buy another car, like, right around the same time. So, they were just like, yeah, we don't need this one, actually. You want it? And I was like, yeah, sure. It's a 2015 model, which, considering this was in 2018? Yeah, this was in 2018. So it was only like 3 years old. And, oh yeah. That was really, really, really crazy. I still use that car today. It's actually right about to hit 100,000 miles now. But there's a reason for that I'll get into with my next one. 16. My number cake with the very unfortunately shaped 1. please do not get any more specific than that in the chat. So, the number cake. Yes, this was for my 16th birthday. Can you tell? Interesting one. Shut up! I just... Don't worry about it. I think there were 16 candles here. There were only 15 candles on this thing. Why? Did I miscount? I did miscount. It is actually 16 candles. Dwayne The Rock Johnson eyebrow raid equals sing.gif. So this was when I actually got my learner's permit. Was right around the end, like just before I turned 17. But before that, it was Christmas time. I got... Oh, wait. No, that would be after then. If it was October. I got my first, like, actual gaming-capable computer. It had a... I don't remember exactly what processor it was. You might have to check for me. You might have to check for me, Sasha. Because I sold it to Sasha afterwards. So now they have an extremely confusing layout problem where they just have to switch back and forth between a European keyboard layout and a US keyboard layout whenever they use the laptop. So the first game that I really spent a lot of time with on PC, but I didn't on any other system before, was Final Fantasy 15. I still love that game. I think it's really good when you don't got a bitch in your ear telling you it sucks. I enjoy it. I think it's in my backpack. Sorry. Oh, no, I wasn't even referencing you. You didn't ever really... You tended to agree with me when... yeah. I did make the background music, yeah. I'm actually working on a whole album. And I haven't decided if I want to put this in the album or not. I think I will. Just so that there's a regular release of it. But I did take the song from the intro and the Be Right Back screen, and I extended that one. So it's like 4 minutes now instead of a minute and a half. So you'll see it when that album comes out. It will be quite a while though, because some of the songs are pretty tame, but some of them are really ambitious. Never crashed on me during the cinematic scene. You ever sampled or not? Yeah, no, I've sampled before. I have used, I've added some other samples, especially drum and percussion samples, because I only just recently got tools to make my own percussion. I'm a regular user of Contact for sampling. That's what basically every instrument in this is made out of. The only exception is the, no, actually the guitar is also Contact. Yeah, everything in this song is made with Contact. And then... Interesting. Yeah. I've also made my own before. Like, I record vocals for my own samples, and I distort them. I've not done that in any songs I've released, but I am working on... One of the songs I'm working on has vocals in it. where I do a lot of singing with a duet with another friend. I've been like teasing it more and more and more as it goes, but it probably won't release until next month. I have a deadline for it, and I'm pretty sure that also means there's a release date on the same day. Sus one. Yeah, don't worry about it. I already brought up that it looks weird. Well, yeah, let's move on to the next one. I had a boring, lame excuse cake this year. I was like, you know what gimmick I want this year? No gimmick for the first time in 9 years. Then I'll just go right back to doing gimmicks. I did indeed go right back to doing gimmicks. So technically this didn't break the streak, but it also kinda did. Fun things about being 17. I quit Amino. Yeah, this was the I couldn't think of anything this year, so I'm going to abuse the gimmick system and say something silly with it. W. Quitting Amino, yeah. Didn't I graduate that year? Yeah, you did. Amino taught me a lot of my fundamental social skills, as I brought up earlier, but also it was not the best for my mental health long term. There were a lot of like really crazy things that happened to me on there. And there was a lot going on in real life that being on social media with all the drama it entails wasn't really helping with. It's either Amino or Google Plus before anyone had a Twitter. I made my Twitter when I was 16. No, I made it when I was 15 against my dad's wishes because he was like, don't make a Twitter until you're 16. And I was like, okay. Until like September before I turned 16 and was like, actually, I want a Twitter now. Screw you, Dad. So I just made a Twitter then. And I don't use that account anymore, so if you try and find it, you can. It's not like it's super hidden. Independent Fox. Also on the road. Hopefully you're better now. I'm better in some ways. And probably worse in others. I found out a lot about myself since then. That explains much of it. I'm pretty open about having bipolar. That's probably the most important thing that I have since discovered. And it explains a lot. So it was really cool to finally learn that. Yep. Let's move on to the next one. This was a really fun gimmick. I made my own cake. My own drippy cake. Admittedly, I did not do the whole thing by myself. But it was... yeah, I managed to do about like 50% to 60% of it. Not bad. Step up. Yeah, this is probably the best looking cake so far. I cooked! Did you make the oven it was baked in? No. A messy counter, however. Yeah, I live with like 5 other people, and we also had a a bunch of people over at this time. One jump scare. It's still messy, I can attest. Not right now. We cleaned it recently. Banana. Yeah, true. There was a banana here. This was the year. It's 5 Nights at Jur's. What? What? Is it like a Foxy thing? I don't know. I don't know what 5 Nights at Freddy's has to do with this. Oh, the jump scare. Yeah, it is. I don't think we still have it. Oh, Foxy. Yeah, fun fact, the song in the background is named Foxy Hoppies. So that's neat. I thought. Oh yeah, this was the year that I got my first job in real life, and it was also the year that I started streaming. And I hit affiliate on Twitch just before I turned 19. So that was also really nice. Since I moved to YouTube, I have not made quite as much money. Because, one, I streamed way more on Twitch than I have on YouTube. But that's just because every time I try and stream on YouTube, or I guess both times I've tried to stream on YouTube, something really lame happened. Except for the debut. The debut stream was really good. But, yeah, something really bad happened during the second stream I ever did on here. And something really bad happened on the third stream I ever did on here. And that one was so bad I actually delisted the video. Or the VOD. I'm cooking a cake. Is it for sure? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh lord. Yeah, it was last stream. I don't really care to go into it. Basically, people were making weird accusations, and then weird, relatively baseless accusations, actually. There was never any mention of what they were talking about anywhere. And it was a raid. And yeah, I got sent lots of bad things for like literally no reason. It's weird that it happened to me first compared to a lot of my like LGBT streamer friends who were like super open about it and stream way more frequently than I do. I put LGBT, yeah, in the tags as like Arrow Ace and bi and all that. But, yeah. We don't really need to go into any more detail about it. Long story short, I'm not doing that again. In fact, I didn't put any tags on this stream when I normally put like 20 or 30 tags on my things. Because I would rather keep discoverability kinda on the down low with this one, actually. And just keep it with people that I already, like, know. Though, if you're new here anyway, hello. There have been no big problems this time, so you're cool. 19. vegan cake. Yeah, I have a friend in real life who's vegan, and mad respect. Like, mad respect. I I personally think vegans are just correct objectively on basically every issue that they talk about. And it's just, I just don't have the strength, and I feel really bad. But yeah, like every time that there's a debate about it, which happens a lot more than you would expect, just randomly in real life, I always take his side because I know he's right. So yeah, he made a cake that year. And it happened to be vegan, and that was a cool gimmick in of itself. Which, yeah. Also, that was the year I did college. I started in March after I turned 19, and I finished off in December, I think. I don't remember for sure. But it was something like that. And then I didn't go back because I had a lot of other issues come up. Again, because for a long time, I just kind of wasn't able to do anything that I was passionate about without something terrible happening. Of a more secure future in life. Sure glad I didn't do that. I tried. I really tried. I'm gonna try again, but not that one. The me cake. It was a cake that, like, described some of my experiences in life, which I think was really cool. I might try this idea again sometime, but go into more detail instead of just vague symbolism. Like, do something more specific. And the fun fact, I was 20 until today. Can't wait for 21-1. Oh my god, it's literally just like a song. Finished your 20 era? Yep. Sadly, I'm no longer double digits. I'm double 1 digits. Woo! Okay. Something really funny that I did between 19 and 20. While we're on this slide, I have a Facebook that is meant for real life stuff. I have like an Instagram page for my online stuff that I have not posted anything to. I think I may have posted one thing to it. I mostly use Facebook and Instagram for real life things. So you won't be able to find it because it's under my real name, and it's also a private account. So, yeah. But, I was doing I had this running joke where, like, every few days I'd just say, "It's my birthday," in some stupid way. And people started, like, joining in on the joke. And just being like, "Yeah, happy birthday. What are you, 35 now?" Yeah. I think, if I remember right, I ended up, if you count this Pistol Kill Life 5, that's my Instagram, that I have that on. I I love that song, just over images. But yeah, you could see, This picture here actually is a screenshot of one of my Facebook posts. It has not actually a decoration that I made for this. Remember back when I was older than you? Yeah. Too bad that, man, do you remember when you were older than me too? That changed. That's changed so much since then. Now I'm 2 years older than you. 27. And you're only 25. Fraud-esque! What? What did I do? Oh, no, I never got any presents or anything when I was saying it was my birthday. I just got birthday wishes. Well, Wolfy, it all depends on how old Sky thinks you were. Not even socks. No, no one gave me gifts on my fake birthdays. Hey, Miles. Thank you. You know what I got for my birthday today? I got a new VR chat avatar that I can actually use in public worlds. It's so cool. It actually matches my current character design. The slightly updated one that you're able to see right now. Lucky? I don't think lucky is the right word for it. Clothes for my birthday sounds great. Yeah, oh my god. For a little while there, my wardrobe was like tiny. So I really needed clothes as presents. It's much bigger now. Basically, I kind of grew out of all my clothes for a while because it had just been so long since we bought more. So it kind of like all came in at once. If it wasn't dull t-shirts and pants. Shut up! I don't only wear t-shirts and jeans. I wear fancier things too sometimes. Just look at what I'm wearing right now. Yeah. I love dull t-shirts and shorts. That wasn't about you. Oh man, you throw shade at me for that like all the time though. Green Zelda t-shirt. This is another one of my birthday posts. I know, I throw shade about the plain noodles. No! No! No. We don't need to go back to the plain noodles night. Not the incident. Expose a fox. No. Yeah, do you guys... Did you guys know that birthday rhymes with a birthday? Not to be confused with the noodle incident. What? Okay, I guess. So, you are white. What do you mean? What do you mean, Sasha? Are you talking about my model? Yeah, if you're talking about that. Yeah. Oh. Well, no, that was because we were at Olive Garden. And I'm just not particularly big on pasta, but that was like all they had. There's some pastas that I really like. but they didn't have any. It was in 2019, yeah. I love Olive Garden. Yeah, have you tried their bottomless noodles? They really are bottomless. Oh yeah, it was another birthday story. Bottomless. Yeah. Never been to Olive Garden. You have to try their bottomless noodles. They're actually bottomless, for real. Alright. Now, next slide is the last one. You know what? It's true, though. Birthday does rhyme with birthday. They end with the same kind of sound. I'm spitting facts with this one. I don't care what people say. It's the horse on the bottom. Oh, you mean this? Oh. You know what rhymes with forum? Your mom. AI generated. No, this was not AI generated. This was before Facebook added the AI stuff. I actually tried doing it again today. I posted, I wish it was my birthday. And they've removed these like emoji styled backgrounds. Manual generated. Yeah. Yeah, I have a request. You guys need to help me decide what birthday cake gimmick I should do this year. I mean, not like what I should do throughout the whole year, but like what birthday cake gimmick should I go for? The 21 layer cake. Stream me making the cake? Oh god, my poor laptop. I mean, I could do it, but it would be very disruptive. And also, I want to try and avoid using my camera for real life stuff, like, as much as possible. So... yeah... I probably won't do that. But what I can do is... never mind, actually. I was gonna say, oh, I could get pictures after making it myself. But... clickbait from massive cake on stream. Oh my god. True. True. You're literally spitting. But yeah, we gotta figure this out. Something that doesn't involve me, like, streaming with my actual camera. And something that is not going to, like, torture anybody. Put all the previous gimmicks together. Oh god. Oh lord, my OBS chat stopped working. a cake, but I draw you on it with icing. That actually sounds really cool. I was actually thinking something kind of similar to like a cake with more detailed art on it than anything. Baking cake ASMR. Jur cake cannon. Yeah. Jur cake cannon. Just make a cake with a bow and fox ears. I was also thinking about that. A cake based off like my Jur-esque cake. Sorry, I was hydrating again. Just like you guys should do. You guys should also hydrate. Among Us. You could break out. Oh yeah, build like a giant cake that I'm like physically inside of. Yeah. What a crazy birthday idea. That I'd have to eat my way out. How many layers would that take? Oh my god. That sounds insane. So expensive. Yeah. Would be additive. Some of them are just entirely incompatible. Like the dessert pizza and cupcakes just kind of don't work together. I mean, actually, I guess you could technically like put it into little pieces and do it like that. Crouch, just squat. No! Really big cupcake. At that point, it's just a regular cake. AI just making a cake with ChatGPT. That actually sounds like a fun one. Yeah, no, that's actually super fun. I really like that idea. Then put it in Google. No! No, I need to actually be able to make this thing. Oh, wow. Maybe... So, now I think I'm... I think good viral video idea. Yeah. It would be, actually. But... probably wouldn't work very well for my dislike of, using my real-life camera for things in public. Chat CPT. Oh my god. Oh, why? I thought we were done with that. After the Carl, lo-fi EP. No one in the world for me. No one in the world for me. That was such a good video. Alright, Miss Fritz, I'm about to drop a lo-fi EP. Penny story? I could give you the penny story, but it's really basic. I was shopping today. I went to the mall. I ate food, and then I got a sweater. And a penny cake. And then after the mall, I went to Walmart and I got some compressed air. And then I was walking back to my car. And I found a penny. So I picked it up. I put it in my pocket. And then I lost it. I have no idea where the penny is now. I think it might be in my room somewhere. But I love air. Well, yeah, the sky is full of air. No net gain. Yeah. Oh well. It's probably in my room somewhere. This is a journal. It really is, because basically I was going over things that have happened throughout my life, right? So yeah, it is a lore drop stream. And a giant penny behind you like Batman. I mean, I could look behind me, but I'm pretty sure it's just a wall. It is indeed just a wall, Order. Sorry to disappoint. But whoops, my alarm started going off. Oh god! It signed me out of the chat on my OBS feed. Mwah. Now I have to sign in again. Yes, it's me. Why is it the entire web page? Maybe it's in your wallet. It's not in my wallet. I don't ever keep change in my wallet. I'm spamming that emote too. There's a lot. Alright, so I think it comes down to the icing art cake or the ChatGPT instructions cake. Which one sounds cooler to you guys? Maybe we could make the cake. If we do the AI generated instructions art cake, I would rather, if I don't do one, I want to save it for next year. AI cake? I know which one I would vote for. But whichever one I don't do this year, I'm gonna do next year anyway. So like, it'll end up being both regardless. The robot cake. Oh my god. Not that. Jeez. Do we have any other votes or just the 2 for the AI cake? Well, I guess 3 for the AI cake, but then there's also 1 for the art cake, so it cancels out because they're both from the same person. AI cake, another vote for AI cake. Okay. Nice. There's so many of them. This is literally just like an Instagram stream. Alright, so there's 3 votes for AI cake. And no votes for icing art cake. I'm gonna call it canvas cake. Because what I was thinking was like we make a canvas type cake, just like a flat white or off-white cake, and then like we have different icing things set up so different people can draw like different things on it if they want. I think that sounds cool. Didn't vote. Yeah, you have to vote. You have to vote. You could say I ate your cake. Oh, wait. I don't... Can I do polls on YouTube? No, I know I can do polls on YouTube. I just need to figure out how. I don't know. I've never done this before. I may just have to ask. I have no idea how to do this. Oh god. Straw poll in chat. No, I've seen like an actual... I've seen like an actual poll before. I don't know how to do it. Oh well, I guess I have to figure out next time. An actual like poll setup. That way, I don't have to just keep track of votes on in the chat. AI for the win. I think the AI cake is gonna win this year. And that means that the canvas cake is gonna win next year. I honestly kind of also prefer the canvas cake, but I'm down to do the AI one because I know canvas cake will just be next year. I could ask it to tell me as creatively as possible. I'll have to wait to eat your cake. Oh my. So true, though. When are you joining 100 Thieves? I don't get it. Sorry. You joining FaZe Clan? I don't want to join FaZe Clan. You can't make me. You can't make me join FaZe Clan. I'm not going to eat her cake. That is weird. Well, I mean, you don't have to... It doesn't have to be. It really depends on what cake you mean. If you're choosing to make it weird, then that's on you. And are you joining the Sidemen? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Literally said you wanted to eat your... No, no, no. She said you're on cake. Not just your cake. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Dwayne The Rock Johnson eyebrow raising gif. A little Jur doll. I wish I could get that. That sounds like so. That sounds so cool. I want one, but I don't. I hope I'll get there one day, but I don't think I will. Fortunately, because nothing bad is happening now, I may end up like being able to try again. Marketable Jur plushie sounds awesome. Sasha, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, Sasha. Don't do it. What? What did you do? How did you even do that? Well, oh well. At least you could still see the messages on the stream, like recording itself. Mod abuse. I mean, honestly, kind of yeah. Like, not cool. Don't do that. I told you not to, and then you just kind of did it anyway. Like, please be more careful about that. I know it wasn't meant to be serious, but like, no. It's not bullying. No, it's Nick, no, don't call it bullying. Wolfy, it is absolutely not bullying. It's just unnecessary. Can I get a timeout? No! Oh my gosh. Said she was going to send a mean message. Realistically, we wanted to time out. Yeah, but still, like, don't do that for like no reason. Like, please don't just time people out for the sake of it. Because it's funny. It's not really that funny. How do you even send that in a YouTube chat? Oh, never mind. I thought you were like referencing that June sent it. But nah. Oh well. I think since now we know it's gonna be an AI cake. I do appreciate the help in picking a theme. Oh, you were? Oh, June. Among Us twerk gift. Man. Can't believe can't believe that. Oh well. With that, I'm probably going to actually head off because it's like almost 11 p.m. for me. And I have work in the morning. Not super early, thank God. But I work from like 9 to 2. No, I work from like 9 to 3. Gotta get some sleep. Yeah, I'm about to as well. Let me check what my work schedule is tomorrow. Yeah, I was right. 9 to like 3. Stay awesome. True, I gotta do my outro. I need you all to stay awesome. And also stay hydrated. But, you know, most importantly, I need you to,